This is a 9mm, and it's called a 995 model by High Point. And I shot this oxygen tank. Here's the entry hole, and these, by the way, were full metal jacket bullets went in there, and then didn't come out here, but it hit back in there, and you can see that it's in there somewhere. So I'm going to see what it looks like. Here's where a groundhog dug under this grain bin. And here you can see the grain bin. This is from, was built in the 1800s, maybe early 1900s. The house that I live in was dated from 1901, but possibly people lived there before then. Over here is the trap that I caught a groundhog in. And I'm going to show you a little bit about it after I get this set. It's partially set. You have to take something like these that I made. These are things to set the trap with. And all I did was take some angle iron, cut a couple notches in it with a grinding wheel, and then I joined them in the middle like that, put a bolt in the middle, and then I put handles on them, and these are just pieces of pipe that I welded on here to make it easier for me to use this tool. So on this one I just put a piece of angle iron to make a handle. After he was dead already in the trap, I made sure that he was dead, so I shot about 3 rounds into him. This is a Mossberg 715T, and it has a 10-round clip. Kind of a cheap gun, but it works. Also, we're going to go out and look at the groundhog. This is a pretty big male. Yeah, he's a good sized one. He was getting fattened up for winter. I picked him up with these water pump pliers, also called channel locks. After I used these on the groundhogs, especially a dead one that already stinks, I used some soap on it. This is just Dawn detergent, dishwashing detergent. Wash them off a little bit. Okay, after you get these closed and locked, here's the lock. It's just a small hook on either end, and then you take your tool. Now you can do it, you can open these and put these on without this tool, but I made the tool and it works really good. So now you have to squeeze it together a little bit. And then put this thing here on to lock it open. Now you can get a view of the mechanism, and it just hooks on so that these this area here, this perimeter, so that this will not close on your hand. And then what I did was I bent one of these up. And the reason why I did that is so that I can hook bait on here, and I put peanut butter in this sometimes. So go ahead and hook it like that. And then while you have this closed, one of the locks fell off. One of these locks fell off. This one right here. And then this one right here. Just close this a little bit and then make sure that this is off. So carefully release it. Now it's ready to go. This hook right here, or this chain, it's really handy because you can screw it down or tie it down with wire and then nail it somewhere onto a big piece of wood. You can screw it onto the frame of a building, whatever. And then I made these devices here to hold this upright. I made these devices here. And then just take this loose. And I curve this area right in here to capture the bottom of the trap. And then the same with this. And I welded on a couple of bolts. So you just take it, put this in here like this. Make sure you don't set the trap off. Set that in there like that, and then tighten these down. I also put long pieces of scrap iron on here. So just tighten these down. These are just 1/4 inch bolts. 1/4 by 20. And then I have another one. This one only has one bolt, but you can modify it how you want it. Well, maybe I should turn this around. Like that. There you go. Now this is ready to go in front of the groundhog's hole. Like that. And then this trigger mechanism is in the front. And then the groundhog hole will be over here in this area.